Anderson, or Lewis, that is, was surprised he even caught it. And then by the time he realized he caught it, it was too late. It was bang, bang over there, but called out. 2-1 as that one's fouled out of play. 9 o'clock right on the dot here on this Thursday afternoon as Osborne winds. This one waved at and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes as he goes down and away with off speed there to Haas. Jared Mouse waits on deck for the Cats. It's the last game of the week for Virginia High baseball. Softball plays tomorrow at Lebanon. Breaking ball grooved into center field. A base hit with 2 outs for Haas, and he continues with a 3-hit afternoon now. It's the 3rd hit of the inning for the Bearcats. It was an inning where it looked like they might be able to get a lot of runs on the board, but have ran themselves out of it.
It's about 2 innings in a row, 3 innings in a row.
Really, that first inning, too, if you remember.
Number 21, Jared Mouse.
Or actually, whenever we had the – which one was it where Mouse got thrown out? As this one's grounded towards short. Langston Fields deep in the hole, throws across. The pick isn't made by Gaver. Actually, that over there was Owens who came in for Gaver. He couldn't make the pick in an error.
Gave him the hit.
And they gave him a hit anyway. So 4 hits in the inning for the Cats as Mouse now has a 3-hit day, a triple and 2 singles. How about that?
He's had a heck of a day. He really has.
Runners at first and second.
You want to be a little bit more crisp behind the plate, but great job at the dish to make up for anything lost back there.
That one missed low, and this is John Malumba, who is 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI back in the 5th. He also came around to score after that.
They don't like throwing to Malumba either after that last at bat.
That one misses, and it's 2-0. Do you blame him as he grooved that one into the right center field gap? It hit the track in the air back out there. As it's 2-0, runners at first and second. This one missed inside, 3-0. I don't know how much that one missed by, as Griffith had been getting that call, but Osborne can't get it tonight.
We're about to look and see what could have been. I mean, you'd have the bases loaded in this situation.
3-0, taking all the way was Malumba. Now 3-1. Is that one about waist high on the inside corner for a strike? Now John sets back in as a 3-1. This one a called strike on the outside corner. Now 3-2, full count. 10-4. Bearcats lead it here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Have runners at first and second. As John Malumba steps back in, a full count. They throw behind and nearly over the head as they tried to throw behind the runner at second. That's Haas over there.
Throw behind the runner is about right. He threw it in the second in the 4-hole gap there. My goodness.
And that's actually, I think, Clifton running for Haas out there at second. Is double steal there, but a foul ball off the bat of Malumba, and they'll have to do it again. 3-2.
You got to be running here. It's 3-2, 2 outs. Your runners are going.
As Malumba will have to see another pitch this half inning. And you're right. This is one of those innings where you could have had a lot more on the plate. As here's a 3-2, misses inside, ball 4.
So you would have pushed one across right there.
The Bearcats have them loaded here.
Big play, Jay at the dish.
Now Jamie Lathrop, the number 9 hitter in the order. As we do have timeout, and looks like there will be a pitching change in order. Don't know where they're going to go with the pitching change. It looks like they're going to turn to number 22, Trey Cornett, to take over on the mound. So we'll get that figured out. Cats lead at 10-4 as we have a pitching change here in Bristol. We'll be right back.
Follow Bearcat Radio on Twitter with the handle @BHS Bearcat Radio and on Facebook by searching Bearcat Radio for the upcoming broadcast schedule and shows on the flagship stream of Virginia High School athletics.
You know what really gets a party started? Indoor baseball. Yeah, just find a broom or a pool cue, and you can use like anything as a ball. Cans, bottles, shoes.
Hey, bro, toss me that avocado.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. Go to readyvirginia.gov and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by Ready Virginia, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
Thanks for listening to tonight's game on Bearcat Radio. Remember that after the final whistle, all
Bearcat Radio. Welcome back to Bearcat Radio. Cats lead it 10-4 as they have the bases loaded. The new pitcher, Trey Cornett, is now at the plate, and a ground ball off the bat of Jamie Lathrop. Charged by Osborne. He throws across, not in time. One run scores, and now another will score.
And Malumba takes third base.
Just fell asleep after the play as Clifton scored from third. Mouse scored from second. And Malumba goes from first to third on a ground ball to short. So Lathrop gets a...
I think Mark Daniels saw the same thing we did during that pitching change.
Right fielder number 1.
He had players sitting on the ground during that time frame.
So we ruled that an infield single?
Absolutely.
And how many RBIs?
2.
We're going to give it to him straight up. 2 RBIs. Okay, and the count's 1-0. The lineup's flipped back over to the top. Bobby Medley, and the Cats up 12-4 now. They have a chance here. If Medley can gap one, this could end this thing. As Lathrop goes, the throw down is right on the money, but late. They'll throw back to the plate, and scoring is Malumba. And the Cats put another run on the board as
now
Malumba.
Base hit will do it.
Makes it a 9-run ball game. 13-4, Cats lead it.
I think Mark Daniels has seen enough.
As Lathrop is at second base, and he's got the speed to get there on a single. 2 down, and a 2-0 count to Bobby Medley. Medley ropes one towards short, a high hopper. Langston Fields throws across in time to retire Medley. And it goes 6-3 on the putout, and it's a 9-run ball game as we head into the top of the 7th. Marion will get a chance. 4 runs in the inning for the Bearcats, as they end up with 5 hits in the frame, 1 error, and they leave the 1 on base. So the Cats lead it 13-4, and we'll take a commercial break. When we get back, Cats 3 outs away from sealing this one.
You're not wired to have a response to this sound. You're neutral to it, and you can hear it repeatedly without feeling anything. But when we introduce a new stimulus, save the food, we've achieved pulling a natural or inborn response from you. Save the food, because 40% of all food in the US never gets eaten. Save the food. Cook it, store it, share it. Just don't waste it. For tips and recipes, visit savethefood.com. Brought to you by NRDC and the Ad Council.
follow Bearcat Radio on Twitter with the handle @VHS Bearcat Radio, and on Facebook by searching Bearcat Radio for the upcoming broadcast schedule and shows on the flagship stream of Virginia High School Athletics.
You know what really gets a party started? Indoor baseball. Yeah, just find a broom or a pool cue, and you can use like anything as a ball. Cans, bottles, shoes.
Hey, bro, toss me that avocado.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. Go to readyvirginia.gov and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by Ready Virginia, FEMA, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Bearcat Radio. Cats lead 13-4 as we are in the top of the 7th inning, and we do have a pitching change as Michael Bradley will come to the mound. Nolan Haas moves from the mound out to third, and with that re-entry, Bradley re-entered for Malumba, so he's back in the dugout. Griffith's still at short. Pitch on the way to lead off the inning, and a pitch low, and it missed. 1-0 to Tyler Pennington. The count's 1-0 to start us here in the 7th. So 3 outs away from sealing a win. This one missed away as well, and it's 2-0. So we're getting a little bit of work in for Haas and now Bradley. Going to have to see these guys excel, you think, once we get into playoff time. These other guys are going to have to put in some work. Ground ball hit sharply toward Davidson.
What
It goes
a play.
down to a knee to make the catch. Flips it over.
Great play there by A.D.
In time to get the out. 4-3 on the putout. And Austin flashing the leather there. He had an unassisted double play there earlier in the ball game. Back in the 3rd inning. And now comes through with that one for out number 1 here in the 7th. As we flip back to the top, it's Tucker, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. Chase Tucker, righty-righty matchup as Bradley winds and fires. Fastball knee high, and it's 0-1. Alex Robinson waits on deck. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bounces low, and it's 1-1. Bearcats have scored in every inning this afternoon except for the 3rd. This one a called strike, knee high on the outside, 1-2. They didn't bat around in tonight's ball game, but they sent 8 to the plate back in the 6th inning on a 4-run 6. They've had 2 4-run innings tonight as this one's flared towards the first base side, foul. 1-2 still the count to Tucker. This is the main thing when you bring in these other guys, Haas and Bradley. You want strikes.
You just want to get 3 outs out of them. That's really all you're looking for.
Here's a 1-2. This one reached for and popped up near the Virginia High dugout and curving into foul territory. And we'll do it again. Nearly got grabbed out there, barehanded.
One-handed grab, yeah. Close to it.
But it bounced off and over into the bushes. 1-2 still the count to Tucker. Virginia High trying to get to 8-6 on the year. Here's a 1-2 foul tipped into the mid of Mouse. 4-3, and now there's 2 outs in the inning. And Bradley joins the strikeout parade as he's now got 1 on the board. As that's 11 on the afternoon for Bearcat pitchers. 7 for Griffith, 3 for Haas, and 1 now for Bradley. As now Marion's down to their final out. Alex Robinson, he's 0 for 3 on the day as he takes a first pitch low for a ball. A 1-0 count. Again, the Cats won't play tomorrow as they did have the remakes for Lebanon and every other sport, but except for baseball. They'll remake that one on the 14th, and then they'll play them here at home on the 15th. So back-to-back games against the same opponent coming up as the 2-0 is on the way. This one a swing and a miss, strike 1. Definitely unique in high school to play the same opponent back-to-back days, almost like a little 2-game series we get.
Well, you know, they do that in Tennessee side now.
Well, we're not on the Tennessee side, Mark.
I'm just saying. I mean, the Tennessee side does it because you'll play them back-to-back days, too. And I mean, your 2-game series at the course of the week, you play 1 home, 1 away. It's kind of cool.
Makes you kind of feel more comfortable, don't it, with the team you're playing. 3-1 count. Bradley winds and fires. This one a late swing, fouled off. 3-2 now. Got a chance here to end it. Definitely unique for the Virginia side to get it, though. But that is pretty cool to have that.
I think it's new this year. I think it's new. It's not something we did, but
3-2 count. This one outside, and he rings him up. 4-3, and Bradley gets 2 strikeouts, and that does the ball game. As 12 strikeouts on the afternoon for Bearcat pitchers, and a great inning of work for Michael Bradley in relief. He closes it out with a 1-2-3 inning, and the Bearcats win it 13-4 over the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes. 13 runs for Virginia High on 14 hits. They had 5 errors in the contest, Virginia High did. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 4 errors on Marion. So a 9-error game, but Virginia High comes out with a win with 5 errors. Not many times did you get that, but they had the offense tonight to show and back up.
Yeah, and Marion just, I mean.
And the strikeouts.
Well, the strikeouts were good, I mean, but Marion just came out, I mean, after the 3rd inning, I mean, it was 3-1 still, very close ball game. They just lost, I don't know, it just seemed like they lost all their composure, lost what could have been for them, and I don't know. You got baseball's a game of run, just as it is in basketball. You got to keep your head up, and it's a mental aspect.